My daughter, Mynae, she was gone for like about 3 weeks. Worried sick about her. Tried to contact her, went to the police. The first thing they said is like, how old is she? I said she's 18. And they was like, well, she's able to, just up and leave. She don't need permission for that. But I was like, it doesn't matter. She's missing. They took the report. Then she shows up 3 weeks later. And I found out she was with some friends. So the friends contacted me. They were saying that Mynae had told them a story about her being abused by her stepfather. And, then when I went to her with it and I asked her, that's when she told me what was going on since she was 5 years old. She had told me that he had her to give him oral sex. And I was sitting on the bed and I was like I couldn't believe and stuff. I was taken back for a second when she told me that. When the abuse started, she explained how the room looked, where it took place at, where it first took place at. And she said it carried on from one apartment to the next apartment. So it was like, where's the stuff is from 5 to 14. I couldn't believe what I was hearing because I'm like, okay, this is somebody that I have children with. He's always been in her life because, I met him when she was 3. So it's like just about all her life, he's there. The thing is me and Melvin's been legally separated for 7 years. We don't live in the same household, none of that. We just have children in common right now. So he gets to see the kids, that's it. But within this 7 years of us being separated, she's never said anything until now. Mynae, she's been known to lie. I never suspected that he was abusing my daughter. It was no signs, no indications. Wasn't weird the stuff that she was acting funny around him, nothing. For it to be going on right up under my nose and stuff is just crazy. Since this came out, me and Mynae been going at it. What makes me mad is that she didn't say anything for years. She said she tried to tell me, but saying, I'm gonna tell you something, but not right now, just to the point I got angry. Because I'm like, if you have something to tell me, you tell me. And then I keep asking and asking, what you got to tell me? What you got to tell me? What you got to tell me? Oh, nothing, I'll tell you some other time. I would have never left her in the house if I knew something like that was going on. I would never put any of my children in harm's way. The fact that she's coming out with this now, it makes me very upset. Like I said to Mynae, you let him be able to get away with this for so long. For so long when he could have been prosecuted or whatever the case may be. If she's making this up, you're gonna have a lot of people that's not gonna trust anything you say anymore. You're gonna lose a lot of people's gonna stop speaking to you. This is all of the stuff that you're gonna have to deal with if you're lying. If he fails, I'm gonna be very upset. That's gonna make me pissed that he got away with it for so long and nothing was done until now.
Mynae, that's your mother on tape. What happened between you and your stepfather?
When I was 5 years old, my mom and my stepfather got together and he moved in. And it was after my kindergarten graduation. And Mel came in my room one night and he took me to the playroom. And I remember because on the ceiling it was glow-in-the-dark stickers that me and my older brother used to hang up. And I remember Mel telling me to put my mouth. That's when I was 5. Then over the years.
I know it's hard to look back and remember. Were you scared?
Yes. I was scared because he was abusive. He did a lot of things. Him and my mom, they did a lot of fighting. So when I was younger, he told me, threatened me if I opened up my mouth, that he would hurt me and my mom, so I kept my mouth shut.
So this was going on between the ages of 5 and 14?
Yes.
Did you try to tell your mom?
I tried to tell my mom over the years so many times. I used to tell her, Ma, I have to tell you something about Mel, and I said, but when I tried to tell her, she yelled at me. She's the type of person that anything you say, she yelled. And she was so defensive when it came to him. When I tried to tell her, she'll yell, and it made me feel like I'm about to get in trouble for opening up my mouth, so I kept my mouth closed.
Why do you think the abuse ended when you were 14?
It ended because we moved to a different borough. Me and my siblings and my mother, we moved away from him.
He wasn't with?
No, they split up. So
oh,
we
okay,
left.
so that's why it ended.
Yes.
Now, he says that this is, there's no truth to what you're saying, that he never had sex with you, and that you're making this up.
And he's lying. I mean, what man would confess to doing something like that to a child?
Right, and there's nothing for you to gain by making this up.
At all. Like, what female wants to come out and say, I was sexually assaulted at 5 years old by someone that my mom loved?
Really?
What?
You telling your story, but you're sitting up there fabricating some of the story. If
What's
you're
to
gonna
fabricate?
tell, no. If you're gonna tell,
you're making it seem like I'm a
tell,
liar, Ma. And I've been trying to tell you this for so many years.
If you're trying to tell me something, Mynae, you don't sit up there and tell
me. All right, you're doing the same thing that you was doing before. Well, who can talk to you like this?
And then you sit up there and you say to people, say to Steve that, oh, you left out 3 weeks because he's on. You left me and said we was not in good.
So you're sitting up there
when you left and
when
said
I left, he wasn't even home.
You tried to tell me. You just told me a week ago.
On that tape, you said I never tried to tell you anything. But you just said just now.
How you trying to tell me something if you saying
I never told you that.
Do you believe that your daughter could be lying about this?
It had me wondering and stuff like, is she telling me this and stuff to take my focus off of what she just did? Because when she told me, it's only a few days that she just came back.
So she had never brought up, when she was younger, saying to her siblings, you know, Melvin's a child molester.
That's probably like been here more recent and stuff like within the last few months and stuff that she has said that. And I'm like, I was like, why you keep saying that?
Did you ask me that?
Oh my God.
You asked me
so
why.
You asked me why
I called Mel a child molester? Yes or no? Be honest. You asked me why. I
kept saying, why are you saying that to the kids? Yes, I did.
You're lying. All right.
Melvin has a medical condition, so Mynae, I'd like to take you back so you can confront him. Let's go.
I'm lying.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Mel, why you have to lie?
Listen, yes, you are.
You never took me to parking lot to make me do oral? Did you ever make me?
Never.
You never came.
Never.
You never came around my window in the wintertime, lifted up, made me lift up my glass.
You
Yes or no?
Play that.
Play
Mynae,
what?
You don't play that.
Mel, you know.
Mynae,
We both know
we
both know the truth. After this lie detector test, you're going down.
All right.
This was the only way. This was the only way for me to get it out. It's no more. You can't threaten me no more. You can't.
When did
you
I
can't do
ever
nothing.
threaten
You
you?
know. You always told me that if I ever opened up my mouth, you gave me money all the time to keep my mouth shut. So please, don't lie. These lie detector tests is about to determine that whenever I was going to open up my mouth. Why did you give me money?
So I threatened you?
Yes.
I gave you money to do what?
All the time. You did, Mel. Please stop lying because you know you did this to me.
No, sir.
No.
You're lying.
Sir.
And she's making this all up.
Sir, I don't think she's making it up, but it's not me.
Okay.
We had sex?
Yeah, and mommy's bed.
I'm asking you a question.
Yes.
That's deep.
Yes.
That's deep.
In mommy's
That's
bed.
deep.
Yes, we
That's
did.
deep.
In Long Island, when mommy wasn't there because she left me with you when I got suspended from school. Yes.
You came here and you took a lie detector
Yes,
test.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any chance that you're going to fail?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, you realize if you fail and, you know, her and her mother chooses to pursue,
Yes.
you're in a lot of trouble.
I know, sir.
Okay. She said that this abuse ended when she was 14 years old. She now's 18. What is her motivation to say this?
She left. Steve.
What does she get out of it?
What motivation? I don't know what it is. She left for 3 weeks.
Mynae, you came here and took a lie detector test. And we asked you, did Melvin perform those sex acts with you from ages 5 to 14? You answered yes. You signed and dated the evidence statement. Today, did you answer that evidence statement question truthfully? You answered yes. The result came back that you, Mynae, told the truth.
What did I tell you?
Melvin, you came here and we asked you, when Mynae was under the age of 16, did you ever have physical contact with her for your own sexual gratification? You answered no. When Mynae was under the age of 16, did you ever have sexual intercourse with her? You answered no. did you ever give Mynae money after a sex act you performed with her? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that you, Melvin, did not tell the truth.
Thank you! All the cheating and stuff you was doing, you had to mess with a little kid? Come on, are you serious?
You know what?
This
How
is
evil it
different.
is, though, for you as a man to take advantage of a 5-year-old girl, and make her
kid.
do something that is just so wrong and so evil.
I did this
Come
to
on.
protect my siblings. This is why I came out, to protect my siblings. You can't do this to no one else. You can't.
Wow.
You got my siblings thinking I'm lying.
Wow.
You've been exposed. You are a creepy dude who sexually abused a child.
Oh, my
And that's
God.
evil. I hope you rot in hell, but before then, maybe we can send you away, spend a little time behind bars.
That's where he going.
Get the hell out. When people, especially parents, when they miss the signs of child abuse,
Right.
they become very defensive. Now, I know everybody's upset,
Right.
but I would think, you know, maybe professional help certainly on how to talk
I
with
said
her.
that. I
Because
said
the
that.
screaming and everything right now, that's not helping
Right,
anything.
right,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm just curious, without the yelling, what do you want to say to your mom?
I told you I was not lying. You didn't believe me.
You know what?
You still didn't even say it.
You know, Mynae and stuff, you spring. The thing is, what you have to understand, sweetheart, you have to understand if it
Why are
was,
you about to raise your
excuse me,
voice?
I'm not about to raise my voice, so stop saying that. The thing is, you have to see where I'm coming from if you was in my shoes.
And no
About her.
matter what, I'm
Excuse
going
me.
hard for my child.
No, but the thing is,
matter
what
what,
you're
I'm
not
gonna go
getting,
hard for my
and I would go and I go hard for you. So you're not gonna sit up there and say that, and you're not, because there's times when you got into altercations and stuff, baby. I was out there with Timbs and scarves and stuff.
So what
on,
you should,
stop it.
what I would suggest now is all this anger should be directed at Melvin.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
But you need to hear your daughter. You need to feel her. You need to help her recover from what she went through. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I would go back home. I'd call the police. I would
Exactly.
get him charged. I would put him away to
Yeah.
pay for the crime that he did against you, and then I would get some professional help so the two of you can heal. Thank you for coming out. Thankfully, Mynae was finally able to get justice after appearing on my show. And as of this taping, Melvin is still in custody, serving his 25-year sentence.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's gonna watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too. Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Visit the link in the description to get my help.